gentlemen, in typical technological fashion, we had glitches. And then we had some glitches in our glitches. And then we had some glitches happening to the glitches on the glitches. And now we said, this is not worth it. We'll record it. And we will put it together and put it on the forum for everybody afterwards. So, now I have to say everything I said before and I can't remember what I said. So I'm not too concerned about you seeing me. I think it's in your best interest that you don't. But, and the microphone is behind my back. I don't like it behind my back, but that's fine. We are at Weston's Garage with the Weston of Weston's Garage.
Hi, everybody.
Here. Thank you, gracious host, for allowing us in here and spending all your time and effort. It is greatly appreciated. Without hosts, we have no proxies. So.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Wes had some issues with his track earlier where this is everybody with a copper tape track has had this before, where tape started lifting. He basically reworked the whole track earlier this year with new tape, new paint, same owner. He still looks the same, I'm
Same
sad
guy,
to say.
yeah. Different track though, different paint.
Yeah.
New wiring system. Supposed to be a live feed camera, but we learned today that didn't work.
Any case, guys, just a bit of a primer on the track. We'll be running, Wes will be doing the qualification because he knows his track better than anybody. And I will do the recording and the data recording in the background for the times, etc. So it's in the middle red lane that he'd be doing the qualifying. You'll run a lap or so just to get the controller set up for the car and make sure that everything is okay with the car. Clean the tires, and then we will run basically 10 laps. I will record the best lap, and we'll take it from there. Once we're done with that, we will head into the racing, and the racing will be myself and Wes driving on the two outside tracks, the blue and green tracks, so lanes. So it's qualifying in red, and Wes, you're not supposed to run a GT3 car.
I need to run a couple laps first to make sure everything's fine. The way the day's going, let's make sure things are going straight.
Okay, so Wes will just run a couple of laps with one of his own cars just to make sure everything is tickety-boo. And then we have the cars lined up here in the reverse standing order of the series as of round 7. So I will be just managing the cars for Wes, cleaning the tires, getting them on the track, and he'll do the driving. I'll go do the data recording afterwards, and I will do whatever marshalling is required, which is bound to happen. And without further ado,
Let's
qualifying
go.
starts.
Yes, round 8. Here we go. I'm going to run the GT car a few laps just to make sure we got no dust and everything's just straight, and then we'll get busy.
And guys, just to add, this is probably the most technically challenging track I've ever driven in my life. Now that is a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing, it challenges the cars. Really challenges the cars. The bad thing is it's a challenge for us drivers as well. So we will have to be on our best behavior to make sure that we do your cars justice. That's going to be a tricky balance trying to get the laps in, but without messing up. So that will be our challenge for the day.
She's a tough one too, so you really got to concentrate with this track. And
23.04.
Here we go. Once we get this car into the proper numbers, we know we're set to go.
8.32. 7.71.
And we're there.
Anything under 8 seconds I have found is extremely quick on this track. It took me about 4 hours this morning to get there.
7.71.
I may exaggerate slightly.
Woke me up at 6 a.m.
Not.
7.84.
Okay, we're there. This track is prepped. Let the games begin.
8.15.
Okay, the first up, we have VTEC 4 Dan's Ferrari 612, number 0. And where do you want to start?
Right on the cones, right there. That'll give a good camera shot so everybody can see his car.
There we go. So, yellow, bright yellow, canary yellow Ferrari 612 VTEC 4 Dan, first qualifier. So, Wes will just do a couple of lap or so just to get a sense of things.
Got a good coast, smooth. That's all I really need.
Okay, so you
Now, how many volts you want to run, Elwin, today?
We're running at 11.
11 volts. So let's jack that up a little bit. There we go. We're set.
Okay, 10 laps. I will warn you when we're done.
All right, thank you.
At your
Here we
discretion.
go. There we go. Qualifying has begun.
Eight point 6.7.
And that's it. Dan, your car's great. It's smooth and everything, but it just seems to kick out a little bit in the tail end, as you can see. I'm sorry about that, but here's some better chompers right here. Sorry for the wipeout. Here we go.
$33.21.
Again. Sorry, Elwin.
Yeah, just get some bankers in.
Yeah.
Don't push.
17.04.
See it kick out there?
8.83.
Sorry, Dan, about the 2 slide outs, but just seems to lose grip on the tight corner.
8.79.
There we go. Grip it up a little bit now.
8.79. 8.65. 8.53.
See that? She just wants to kick out on the tight corners.
8.57.
You really got to concentrate on it. That's it.
Laps.
All right.
Okay, that would be an 8.531 best lap. Let me start getting that in the spreadsheet. So best lap 8.531. And where's your oh
Do you want me to introduce the next car?
yes, if you would do that, please.
All right, number 47, fly-by-wire. Beautiful paint job. There we go. Clear the clock. When Owen's ready, we'll continue.
Go for it.
All right, just doing a practice lap. Ooh, lots of power on this little car. Ooh. All right, happy with that. Turn that down a little bit. Here we go, 10 laps.
19.10.
Ooh, this car has some power. Got to launch.
8.56. 8.19. 8.09.
Kicking out a little bit on those tight corners up at the hill there, but
8.32.
generally a good car, nice and smooth.
8.24.
Kicked out again there, but
8.11. 8.06.
ooh, she hung in tight there
8.05.
on her last lap here.
8.13.
All right, 8.052. Fly-by-wire, number 47.
Lots of power.
Lots of power. Tends to kick out on the tight corners, and very responsive. Good brakes.
So the next car is Mike K. Also from Winnipeg, like Winnipeg Dan. Sorry, VTEC 4 in local circles is known as Winnipeg Dan because he lives, for some strange reason, he stays in Winnipeg in the summer and moves to Vancouver in the winter. I think there's something in the Winnipeg winter that gets to him.
So looking at number 22, he's got a loose screw on his vehicle here. So I got a thing over there if you want to squeeze it in there.
How did I miss that?
So we're just going to have to do a tiny repair. I think it's this one right here. Is it filled? Too big? Yes. This one? That's the one. Perfect. Beautiful scratch-built chassis on number 22. It just needs to tighten in one screw so it's not dragging on the track. And he's ready to go. Whose
My
car
bad.
is this?
This is Mike K.
Mike
From
K.
Winnipeg.
Mike K, your rear axle, I'm not going to lie, is a little bit tight on camera. You could see it's dragging somewhere, but there's not much repair we could do on that. We just have to run it and see where it gets you. All right, with everything being said, clear this button, and here we go, number 22. I'll do one lap. All right, here we go, 10 laps for number 22. Here we go.
17.82.
Forgot to hit the clear button on this one.
8.61.
We got to run 10 laps on this one. I want
8.27.
or 11, sorry, because one I forgot to clear.
8.36.
Wow, nice car. It's gripping very nicely.
8.16.
It just feels like there's a little bit of drag because of the axles are too tight. Or gear mesh has changed.
8.11.
But really nice car. Beautiful scratch-built chassis.
8.20.
Beautiful. Takes those corners really nice.
8.25. 8.18.
And that is
8.22.
Got to do one more.
okay.
It started, I forgot to clear the clock on my practice line.
8.51.
So best of 8.111. Good grip, but some drag on the rear axle.
Drag on the rear axle.
Next up is number 4, Big Doug.
Big Doug with the thunder slot. Big Doug has a super long guide, and I don't know how my track's going to accept the super long guide because of the tight corners in the Lululemon area and the Snake Hill here. But
Lululemon?
yeah, it looks like the Lululemon sign, so I call it the Lululemon corner.
Okay.
One of those things. My kids named it, actually. So there's your guide, as you can see in the camera. It's just long, so let's see what happens with this. And we'll see what happens. That's all we can do. All right, here we go.
Big Doug, number 4.
72.85.
Well, it seems to be working okay. Look at that. It's accepting nicely. He's got good brakes, so we're good to go.
10 laps.
Here we go. Well, very nice. Kicks out a little bit there.
8.55.
But Big Doug's got some good speed and some good brakes. It just seems a little loose.
8.43. 8.22.
Keep his back end on the track from kicking out and see if we can get some numbers for him.
8.35. 8.19. 8.36. 8.27.
It's going to be, oh, too bad. Kicked out there. It's going to be a good lap.
8.26. 8.29.
Last lap.
8.28.
And a best of 8.194 with comments that it's good speed, good brakes, but a little loose.
Just loose. It just wants to kick out in the back end.
Big Doug.
And the reason why she's kicking out is he's got unglued tires. The glues come loose on his tires. All right, we're here with the next car.
Oh, this is somewhat familiar. Do you recognize that car, Wes?
Yeah, it looks kind of familiar.
Number 55, Weston's Garage. Typical Wes number 55. A very pretty, mostly stock MR slot shadow.
Thought this car would do a lot better in the series, but
But it was only a shadow of its
it
former
was
self.
shadowing everybody else. All right, it's home track. Maybe something will come to life in this with this car. All right, let's do a lap. Feels good. All right, 10 laps with Weston's Garage. Here we go. Oh yeah, she's all over the place.
8.62.
Yeah, she's got chatter and kicking out.
8.27.
Something's wrong with the Weston's Garage car.
8.18.
Lots of chatter.
8.14. 8.05.
Nope, almost lost it there.
8.00. 8.04.
Just doesn't like those tight corners, huh?
8.10.
Let's see, keep it on the ground. There we go.
8.11.
Last lap. Bingo.
8.07.
And almost broke into the 70s.
Wow, look at that, huh? 8-0, full 8-0.
Nothing.
Oh, here we go. Weston's Garage.
And the big news is that it chatters.
It chatters. These tires are loose. The glue came off on that car as well.
So next up is Corey, CJ74, number 74, with a McLaren.
Beautiful purple and white McLaren.
Typical lovely preparation, Corey.
All right, let's get one lap out of her. Clear. Wow, really nice car. Super smooth.
9.50.
Corey's car struggled initially, but it seems to have come back into its own a little bit in recent times.
Yeah, feels really good.
More like I'm used to Corey.
Right. All right, here we go. Clear the clock. 7 laps or 10 laps. Nice. Very nice car.
8.25.
Very grippy.
8.05.
Taking the corners really nicely. No kick out. Planted.
7.88.
There we go.
There we go.
First car in the 7th. Nice. Nice work.
7.90.
Wow, taking that corner beautifully. Which is the hardest corner on the track coming off the hill. That one right there. That's a tough corner.
7.79. 7.75.
Nice.
7.71. 7.76. 7.70.
It.
Wow, nice car. Very nicely done. 7.7 is fast, that's for sure.
Not only in the 7s, it's into 7.7.
Very nicely planted car.
And next up is Redliner number 2.
Let's go there. 2, Redliner. Another Thunder slot.
Very neat and tidy Lola T70.
All right, 1 lap. Ooh, this car's quiet. Lots of brakes on this car. All right. Here we go, 10 laps. I turned down the brakes just a touch.
8.52.
Wants to kick out a little bit on those tight corners up on the hill there.
8.37.
Right there and there. She's just kicking out a little bit.
8.22. 8.05. 7.98.
Into the 7s. Beautiful.
7.94.
You hear that? It's sitting a little bit low to the track.
8.11.
Hear it?
8.14. 8.07.
Shattered a bit there.
7.95.
Oh, it's a good run.
That's quick. Let's just take a quick look at how low it is, Wes, because it seems to... Is that a power tap that you've got there?
It's the power tap, and it's pretty smooth. It's been sanded, so...
Let's take a look. How low is the car?
Here, I'll get you a block. Here we go.
Doesn't look extraordinarily low. Maybe the guide, you think something, rather than the bottom? It's low, but it's not obscenely
It's not
low.
obscenely low. It's got a nice low to it. Just something about it wants to click on a tap.
Maybe just the guide somehow.
Or it could be this right here, the chin fairing.
No, that's
pretty high.
Clear as well. Okay.
Just likes to make noise.
One of those inexplicabilities.
Yep.
Right. I'll get it in here one of these days. There we go. Thank you, Wes.
You bet.
So it's 7.942
2.
for Redliner. And it has a bit of chatter.
A little bit of chatter. Smooth, nice car. It had a little click on the straightaway, which is just one of those things, I guess.
Okay, so next up is double B, number 21.
Number 21. There we go. Nice little NSR.
Yes, one of the few.
Right. Test lap. Here we go. Ooh, I jammed the brakes on a little bit there.
Well, going to
It does
86.
coast, doesn't it?
Yeah, she's a coaster.
No, coasters go under drinks.
Under drinks, so
Yes, that's a car.
that's a car.
Yes,
NSR.
inside car.
A coasting NSR car.
Okay.
All right, here we go. 10 laps. Oh, let's make sure we double check. Here we go. Oh, she's got some power. She's got some coast. Brakes are
8.32.
almost on full. But she's planted. Great little car.
8.10.
Takes those corners beautifully. Look at that. What a great car.
7.89.
Ooh. Little chatter there.
8.01.
That one corner she chattered.
7.93.
Beautiful.
7.89.
There's his number.
7.83.
Well,
8.12.
this could be his fastest.
7.78.
Again.
7.86.
And that was 10, by the way.
That's 10. All right.
7.784, very good.
Beautiful. Nice. Great job with the NSR. Gun wants to fall on the ground all the time.
Next is all the way from Hawaii, Aloha, number unusual 97 for Aloha.
Okay, it's clean. Here we go.
$10.39.
All right, here we go. Aloha, 10 laps. Put a little bit more brakes on. Here we go. Ooh, takes those corners beautifully. Look at that. It's got some push.
7.97. $8.05.
Wow. Looks like it should be way faster, huh?
8.02.
Planted.
7.97.
Little bit of chatter on those turns, huh?
8.07. $8.07. $8.01. $8.02.
Trying to keep up the chatter, but it just wants to do it anyway.
8.04.
7.967 with a hint of chatter.
Tiny bit of chatter. It's like a planted chatter. It's even hard to explain. But it was holding him back from getting some good times. Took the corners beautifully. Just
Next up is number 62, Pepsi 62.
Pepsi 62.
Number Pepsi 62.
He's got different tires on here.
The grey ones.
Gray ones. Curious.
And what
They're
was
NSR?
interesting, I was curious at the beginning of the series to know how the blackening of the sidewalls would last up during the series, and it actually stood up well. From the side,
really
it
did.
looks black.
It does. It's perfect.
Yeah. So it stayed intact. That's good to know.
These are NSR tires?
Yeah, the greys.
The grays. Well, let's see how it handles at Weston's garage.
Grays could be a problem if I just take a look at my own gray there.
Yeah, gray is a
Definitely
problem.
It's a bad sign.
Bad
It's
sign.
not so bad for Pepsi, I don't think.
All right. It's a beautiful color in that car.
Yes.
Here we go. Practice lap. Oh, she's got some.
Get up and go.
Yeah, very powerful car. Let's get the brakes off a little bit. Did you hear that? Tire rub. All right, here we go. Here we go. 10 laps, number 62. Oh, there's the little click again.
8.42.
The thunderslot click over there. Oh, didn't happen this
No,
time.
check over there.
7.95.
Right in the sevens, so
7.95.
looks like the gray tires are something to think about.
7.91. 7.87.
Wow, lots of traction,
7.75.
very planted this car. Super fast.
7.75. 7.77. 7.80. 7.81.
That's it, that's 10.
Nice, I was still going for it. What a great car. Beautifully smooth.
And guys, I think we need to give Wes a hand. He's been doing a beautiful job of running these cars at excellent pace, pretty much from the first lap. That's a gift. I don't have that gift.
Well, thank you. Yeah, it's too bad. He's got a little bit of a rub on your rear tire there, which is holding you back a little bit, I would think. But great car. Beautiful.
Next up is, Super Slab number 9.
Elwin's car. No pressure, eh, Elwin? No pressure at
I
all.
didn't go into this with any expectations because I decided to do something different, both in terms of body and in terms of chassis. So,
And you got the slim can in there.
yeah,
Great. This is going to be fun.
yeah. So it's. I'm just happy it survived and it's mid-pack-ish.
This one tire seems to be spitting off a lot of dirt. Okay. Beautiful car. Chassis is fantastic on this thing. All modern stuff, right?
Yeah. Now, if that one races, that would be wonderful. But you still, unfortunately, need to build a fast car.
Yes.
That always
Gonna help, right?
eludes me.
Me too. 90% of my cars are in last place. Okay, here we go. Practice lap. Well, it's really smooth. It's got power.
9.89.
All right. This is going to be fun.
I won't look.
No pressure, right? All right, here we go. 10 laps. Beautiful.
8.39. 8.03.
She got lots of power, that little slim can, huh?
Yeah.
7.95.
In the sevens. Takes those corners nice, has a little bit of a kick out on the...
7.98.
Gotta keep it smooth there.
7.95.
There it is. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, a little chatter there, but that should be your number.
7.88.
Nice. Takes that corner beautifully, you know, just
8.02.
there you go. Once you figure out the little bit of chatter and smoothing it out,
7.95.
you're getting some good numbers. Oh, there's the chatter again.
8.05. 7.97.
Alrighty, 7.884.
Wow, that's
Seems
really
a
good.
little bit smooth but temperamental.
Temperamental,
Twitchy.
very twitchy, yeah. But you know what? Wow. Is that Perry on his victory?
Sounds more like a Hardy.
Tough one. Seems like it's in our driveway.
Oh. And next up is Starfighter Race, number 17.
Number 17. Beautiful. A lot of Elvas, yeah?
Elva lot, yes.
Hell of a lot of Elvas. Just trying to get all the black off these tires.
No, they're black to the core.
Yep. Can't do it, huh? I did one card, number 62.
Okay,
Got one.
that'll learn me.
Yep. Cleaned it so good it turned gray.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Practice lap. Ooh, this car is smooth. But it's dragging. Something's dragging. Wow, this car's really fast. All right, number 17, 10 laps. Here we go.
$8.05. 7.76.
Well, the dragging has no
7.68.
concern. Huh? It's almost just sounds like the guide.
7.68.
First car in the 7.6s.
7.54.
And into 7.5.
Wow.
And the
7.48.
7.4s.
Wow. This car is beautiful. It's just gripping and hanging on.
7.57. 7.56.
Wow, you could really push this car, and I'm holding back a little bit because I don't want to de-slide.
7.61. 7.55.
10 laps, 7.479. Very quick.
Wow, that's a fast car. The quickest time on this track since I've repainted and rewired is 7.3. So this car is right up there with that.
Right, next up, ALS number 66. That's going to be a challenging time to beat.
Wow, 7.4 is beautiful. Would you say these cars are just as fast as the GT3 cars, huh?
That's been a discussion point.
Yeah,
It just came up as a comment.
a little bit.
The last round or the one before that, where it's they are comparable. And I mentioned something about doing some comparisons between the two series at the same tracks. So I might have to put my money where my mouth is and get my statistical ruler out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they are comparable. And anything that is comparable to the GT3 Proxy is something special.
Right, absolutely. Good job. Here we go. Practice run.
9.40.
Nice car. It's going to be good. Got that big click right there, huh? But then it seems to click there for no reason, too. So, let's see what happens here. All right, number 66, 10 laps. It's a well-planted car.
8.40.
Takes those corners beautifully. Look at that. That's amazing.
8.09.
Oh, it tricked me right there. I almost thought it was going to wipe out, but it just went right through.
7.93. 7.98. 7.86. 7.88. 7.94. 7.93. 7.97.
7865.
Thoughts? Your thoughts first?
You know what? Very planted this car. It was lacking a little bit of power. When I started down the straight, I had it full throttle up into this bank corner right here. So it's a planted, beautiful car, well done. It's a home-built chassis. Just could use a little bit more power.
Next up, number 30, Steve E.W. Now, Steve, a tiny bit of lead, when I inspected the cars before this morning, there was a tiny piece of lead that seems to have come adrift. I mean, it's like 1 gram, it feels like, and it was stuck on the tire. I did not want to take the car apart for that. It's gone. I took it away.
What motor is that?
It's one with a sort of a reddish end bell with a square opening. I have no idea. I
Wow,
can't
I've
recall.
never seen a motor like that.
Could be a Carosa.
Cool. Thunderslot.
I can't recall.
All right, 1 lap. Ooh, she's sparky. She's got some torque. Look at that. Nice. Got a good coast. All right, here we go. Number 30, 10 laps. Ooh, very smooth and planted. Look at that.
7.85.
Right off the hop. Nice. Lots of power. Very smooth.
7.72.
Oh, little chatter there.
7.71.
Wow. Really grippy. Look at that. Very planted car.
7.59.
Into the 7.5.
7.70.
Beautiful.
7.59. 7.62.
Nice car. Very smooth. Great power.
7.65.
Takes the corners beautiful.
7.68.
Ooh, a little chatter there. Too bad. That was going to be a good lap.
That's it. So 7.589.
Pretty good. Nice car. Just the right amount of power in that car.
Courtney S, number 7, next up.
Courtney S, number 7. Another thunder slot. There we go. Nice.
Oops. You almost drove away from yourself.
To myself, yeah. Too funny. All right. Yeah, the eye-hand coordination's out there, huh?
Oops.
No, really, I'll drive your cars well. All right, here we go. Wow,
8.10.
super smooth little car. With lots of grip and handling the corners beautifully, no chatter.
7.90.
Thunderslot seems to like that little part of the track.
7.84. 7.77. 7.63.
Oh, really grippy, this car. Very nice.
7.66.
Getting some good times. Look at that.
7.60.
Something's peeling up on that track.
7.60.
Some cars do that and some don't.
7.71. 7.68.
599.
Very good time. Great little car. Super easy to drive that car. No, that's smooth. It's got no burrs or anything.
Well, they do say a burr in the end is worth 2 on the track.
Yeah.
And next up, Peter Gunn, 111.
Peter Gunn. Nice wheels.
Staffs.
Yeah, I like those wheels.
Yes.
One of my favorites. I seem to build all my cars around the staff wheels. I don't know. I think I'm going backwards, you know.
I have to ask the meaning of the bright pink on your thumb, your right thumb.
I cut myself this morning.
I thought it was
And
some
it was
kind
bleeding
of
everywhere.
fashion statement.
No. I have a big roll of this tape from the film industry. And I never put Band-Aids on. I always put tape. I don't know. And I forgot it was there, actually. Makes me go faster.
All right.
Makes my hand coordination, as you could see, almost perfect. Too funny.
Right.
Right.
Well, it's working damn well so far, so keep on doing it.
Okay. It's practice lap. Oh, this car has some juice. It's got lots of coast. I'm just gonna have to do another lap because he had a lot of coast there. There we go. We got
Goes all
it.
the way to the east coast.
Yeah, goes from west, south to north. All right, this car's going to be good. There's going to be some good times with this car. I feel it. All right, here we go. 10 laps. 111. Peter Gunn, right?
Yep.
Woo! Shot into that corner.
7.78.
I told you. Woo! Right off the hop. Here we go.
7.56.
That was the first lap, second lap, huh? There we go.
7.55.
Oh, nice. You see the way it took that corner? Had me scared.
7.43.
Beautiful. Great car.
7.43.
Wow.
7.34.
Wow. That's all I could say.
7.45.
Takes that corner just incredible, like a magnet. It's got a magnet.
7.45. 7.49.
Wow.
7.70.
Right, 7.326.
Wow.
Man, that's
Great car, Peter Gunn. Just hung in there. It made me scared a couple of times along this corner right there because it was going so fast. I thought it was going to shoot out and it just ripped around the corner. Great job. Great car.
And next car is No Lakers number 201. No, the honest cars are always interesting.
Very interesting cars, right?
Yes. All of them.
Beautiful little chassis.
Yeah.
Lots to talk about with your cars, Jonah, so that's a good thing. On everybody's radar.
O'Reilly. For the MASH fans.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know if a lot of people would get that one. I got it right away. I was like, good one.
Well, being in the movie industry,
Yes. Okay,
I would have
let's
been
go.
disappointed in you if you didn't get it.
Didn't get it, right? But
It's a long, thin car. I always, when I drove it, I thought it sort of slithered around the track.
11.46.
I need to do two with this car because it sounds... Hear it?
It might be the front tires. We can take a quick look if there's anything low.
Yeah, we'd like to look at this car because it's got a slight noise, and it is probably the front tires because they're hard.
Your tech lock is...
Oh, I put it down somewhere.
There's another one here, but the slot seems very
one.
shallow.
I put it behind.
I don't see it.
All right, the disappearing block. That's odd. Right here. It's got clearance here. Grab that. You could eyeball that one.
It is very low.
I'm going to bring it to the hard front tires. They're low profile. They're super
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, it won't be the first time that's the case, and definitely won't be the last.
So it's got some noise. Sounds like it's dragging, but it's not. It's just got some hard front tires, low profile. And I think that's the noise that we're hearing. So, all right, all set up. Clear. Brakes are good. Here we go. 201. 10 laps.
Eight point 39.
Very fast car. But it is a little noisy.
8.07.
Got shatter on the bank corner. Did you see that? Very strange.
Track is under
8.04.
acceleration.
Yeah, it's kind of. Have the tires come loose?
7.98.
Corner is really nice.
That seems to be very punchy.
Yeah, it is punchy. That's for sure. In 7.8, pretty good. But it just has a hop. There it went again. Did you see it? In a very strange spot. Not too many cars shatter around the bank like that. Just try to keep this puppy on the track and keep it smooth. There we go. That's a good one.
7.88.
Yep. Oh, hung in there. Beautiful. Nice. This could be a good one.
7.91.
No.
7783 is the best.
That's the best. Very, very, you know what? I felt myself gripping my feet into the ground on that one. Nice car though. Oh, there it is. So your glue has come loose on your tires. And that's causing the chatter. Just to let you know. Great car.
That seems to be a
Common thing.
melody.
Yeah. It really is common. And on a track like this, it really makes
Shows
it,
it up,
it
yeah.
shows it, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first car that I seen to chatter on our 6-foot bank there. Most cars eat that up.
Alrighty then. Next one up, GS No Point, number 5.
Elva.
She goes.
She goes.
Elva.
She's gonna win that race. All right, here we go. Nope, here we don't go. All right. Nice. It's a nice car. All right. Here we go, number 5. Ooh, she's hanging in there, huh? She's
7.79.
Look at that. Beautiful little car. She's just ripping. Eating up the corners.
7.54.
No complaints here.
7.41.
Nice work.
7.36.
Ooh, did you see it break out in that cotter pin corner? It shot out and still got a 7.3.
7.34.
Oh, sorry about that, but she just let go out of nowhere.
8.13. 7.51.
Wow.
7.40. 7.46. 7.53.
Ooh, that car was fast and grippy. Great job on the Elva. Great car. Good job.
7337.
That's the fastest, I guess, today, huh?
Yeah, it looks like.
All right.
No, Peter Gunn was 1/1000th quicker.
Wow, good. Wow.
Next
Nice.
up, number 44, 73 MG.
What a great little car this is.
It's a 3D printed chassis with a NSR Porsche 910.
Beautiful. Nice. Great car. Wow, I can't believe how fast that car was just gripping. I'm still on it.
Nine point two six.
All right, feels good. It's got a lot of brakes. Turn my brakes down a little bit. Here we go, 10 laps.
Eight point zero five.
Great car, nice and smooth.
7.90.
Getting some good times. Very grippy.
7.84.
little bit of a wobble to it. I don't know what that is. It looks strange. I haven't seen that in any cars today.
7.90.
See it? Did you see it, Owen? That little
7.75.
wobble there?
You can
Yeah.
wiggle when you walk, a wiggle
Yeah.
when you talk.
There you go.
7.79. 7.77.
Ooh, this could be a good one. It's the smoothest one.
7.57.
See that? Smoothened right out, and then he got a good number.
7.78.
I think the tires are getting better.
How's that little weird little skunk once in a
7.89.
while?
There you go, 7565.
Very nicely done. Had this weird little kick out, but she proved to be good. Running a slim can. We're in the top 5. These are the top 5 cars.
Yep. Next up, number 83, Thunderjet 34. Something on the front tire?
Yeah, some kind of fuzz.
It's ingrained.
It's ingrained in the tire.
Now I grained it out. Now it's outgrained.
It's outgrained. You had to ingrain and now you got to outgrain.
There are so many things we can go there that we
Wow.
won't.
Wow.
It ain't no toenail on the tire. Let's just leave it there. It might have been ingrown.
Okay. Number 83.
TJ?
Test lap.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
All right.
Ooh, this car's smooth, Alwyn.
Thunderjet 34, yeah.
Quite a bit of brakes. I got to turn down the brakes. So I'm going to do one more lap because I have to turn the brakes down quite a bit on this car. Yeah. So almost off. Brakes are almost off on this car. And we got a good coast now. So it'll look good. All right, here we go. Woo! This car's flying.
7.7 long.
Beautiful. Look at that. Holy.
7.46.
Did you see the way it took that upper corner? It's just not a
7.46.
movement. Oh, had a little bit of a bicycle right there.
7.43.
And that could be my fault because I'm pushing it.
7.49.
Well, right there as well.
7.6 long. 7.34. 7.37.
Oh, a little bite. Did you see that?
7.59. 7.73.
Wow.
7343, very quick.
Very quick, smooth, great brakes. You know, even with the little chatter or the little lift of the wheel there, it's still got great times. And that car has a stock Thunder slot motor in it. Great car.
And next, all the way from Kelowna, CGY Racer number 10.
That last car, I had to turn almost the brakes off full to get
Yeah.
it through, but boy, that was a quick car.
Yes.
Okay, resetting to my natural position. Uh-oh. He's got huge coast on this car. So I'm going to go right up. I'm going to do one more lap to set the brakes straight.
14.66.
This track has to have a lot of brakes, so
Interesting.
I have to do another one here because I don't want the car to fly off on this downhill. There it is. Okay, there's our coast. If we don't have enough brakes, that car, because of the downhill right here, that car will just shoot right off. So that's the last thing we want to happen. What were you going to say?
Just the contrast between the previous car and this car. Previous car, tons of brakes.
Right.
Basically went with 0 brakes, and now tons of coast.
I'm almost full with my brakes on my Diafolco
Yeah, so
here.
so the two cars are
Incredible.
no brakes, full brakes.
Yep. Let's see what we can do. Number 10. 10 laps. A very grippy car. See that? Eating up the track.
7.93.
Beautiful. Nicely done in that corner.
7.54.
See that? Beautiful. Look at that. What a great car.
7.54.
Nice. That corner always scares me.
7.45. 7.40.
Ooh, see? There it was.
7.58.
Still ran a 7.5 with that chatter. Or driver error.
7.51.
I got scared that time, Elwin.
7.72. 7.57.
What a great car.
7.85.
7.391.99. Probably could have got a better time, but it was after I almost launched it there on that downhill. Had the fear. Had the fear.
And into the top 3, number 71, modern slots.
Modern slot with the Thunder slot.
It's a modern thunder slot.
So tricky when the cars come down here at high speed. You see it,
And they don't want to stop.
they don't want to stop. And it's,
Yeah, that's a bit scary.
all right, I'll put my brakes back to neutral.
66.05.
Another smooth and well grippy car. Perfect rollout on it. All right, 71, 10 laps.
Seven point eight zero. 7.54.
Nice. Great car. Super smooth and grippy.
7.56.
No complaints. Right into the 7.5s. Taking that danger corner really nice.
7.51.
Kicked out a little bit on that lap.
7.52. 7.50.
Woo. Butterflies on that one.
7.48. 7.53.
kind of let loose a little bit there.
7.76.
7480.
Great car. Break loose a little bit there. You see when I got that 7.6 in that top corner, but super nice car.
And second last car, number 33, Brumos RSR. And a slightly less silver car than what we're used to from Pony. It has quite a sizable red stripe. Although the GT3 car had a biggish black stripe, I'm trying to remember, but
Well, this car is very smooth. It's got lots of rollout. I gotta adjust the brakes up a little bit. So I'm gonna do a second lap.
11.07.
I want to get it down the hill again.
yeah,
Okay. There it is.
that happens when things tend to go downhill fast.
Downhill fast, yeah. I see where you're coming from on that one.
Abbotsford.
Abbotsford?
Yeah, that's where I'm coming from.
Quite the drive.
Second last car, Brumos.
Right.
Number 33.
So I had to crank the brakes a little bit on that one, but we're going to get through it. And here we go. 10 laps, number 33. Great power in this car. It's very smooth and grippy.
7.82.
Eating up the track, taking the corners nicely.
7.59.
And he's in the 7.5 range. Look at that. Hanging in there very nicely.
7.41.
Well, you can see why this is a top car.
7.37.
Nice. Nicely done. Oop, see that?
Bit of a
Still going to get a good time.
7.34.
Wow.
bobble on the fastest lap of the day.
I know, right?
7.31.
Amazing.
7.35.
Kind of kicks out all the time around that little corner, but it still holds its time, huh? Nope, that was smooth. We might get a 7.2 here.
7.35.
Oh, weird.
7306, fastest time of the day.
Fastest time of the day. Look at that. Even with the kick out. Well, Tony, great car. You could see where it's at, and just a pleasure to drive.
And we come to the very pointy end, Audi 1, number 29. Alan has been pretty consistently top end in recent rounds, so it's there's stretched out a bit of a gap at the front now.
.29. Here we go. Put my gun back to neutral and do this practice lap. Ooh, lots of power. Perfect brakes. I'm going to take it for one more just to double check this hill. All right. Little squeak in the front wheels.
That's the one that gets the most oil.
Yeah, just yeah. She's squeaky. Here we go. 10 laps. 29. Woo. Flew around that corner. It's kind of
7.73.
7.7 start. That's pretty darn good.
7.55. 7.33.
Wow. This car is fantastic.
7.34.
Wow. Just hung in there.
7.26.
There it is. Look at that. That makes me happy.
7.32.
And a new track record for Audi 1.
7.25. 7.38.
This car is screaming, drive me faster, but I just don't want to. I'm worried.
7.43. 7.48.
Okay, that was actually 10.
That was 10. Beautiful car.
You'd
Fantastic.
keep on driving forever, wouldn't
Well,
you?
yeah, I would. I'd keep going.
And fittingly, the last two cars are the two fastest cars.
Two fastest cars. Fantastic car. This car,
17.22.
Incredible.
1.00.
I lost the number. Do you remember the number?
That was about 9.8.
9.8, right? That's
Yes.
what I thought.
It was on the last lap. The previous best was 15.2.
Seconds, right?
Yes.
Sorry.
Sorry, Alan. No, that was fantastic. So yeah.
Beautiful car. Fantastic.
We'll break shortly before we do the race, but just to confirm, the number one standing car, fastest 7.247 Audi 1, Brumos RSR 7.306, close behind, and then we have a 7.336 and a 7.337. So things are very, very evenly poised. So
Number
yeah.
17?
So it's, yeah, we've got in first place it's Audi 1, second place it's Brumos, and in Peter Gunn is in third place.
Beautiful. There we go. So there's third.
I'll
So
take
that's
a
your
photograph.
top three cars. All right, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry about the live stream. We had all kinds of complications with my internet, which was strange because we don't understand what happened there. But things always happen strangely. We'll see you soon.